Welcome, Marines. Today you will be receiving your first term alignment plan brief from the Enlisted Retention Chiefs at Headquarters Marine Corps. We will be going over what defines an FTAP Marine, your options for reenlistment, the submission period and process, and available incentives for our fiscal year 21. To start, we'll cover what defines an FTAP Marine. An FTAP Marine is serving on his or her initial Marine Corps contract and has an expiration of current contract between 1 October 2020 and 30 September 2021. These Marines can be prior service Marines from a sister service or Marines who separated at their expiration of active service and are attempting to come back on active duty. The primary means for retaining FTAP Marines is a reenlistment in your primary MOS. Reenlistments can range in length from 24 months to 72 months depending on your MOS and personal desires. You can also request a lateral move to certain MOSs that are critical to the mission of the Marine Corps. To be eligible for a lateral move, you must meet all of the MOS requirements for the new career field in accordance with the MOS manual. See your unit career planner to discuss the best career opportunities for you. Due to force design and the modernization of the Marine Corps, reenlistments are becoming increasingly competitive. It is important that your reenlistment request is submitted to Headquarters Marine Corps on time. For most MOSs, the submission deadline is 30 September 2020. Specific MOSs that receive more reenlistment requests than boat spaces available may be deemed a fast-filling MOS. These MOSs will have a submission deadline of 31 August 2020. Your unit career planner will know the deadline for your specific MOS. If you miss a submission deadline, you may not be as competitive for reenlistment. For fiscal year 21, the Commandant has implemented 2 new retention programs. The first new program is the Delegation of Retention Authority. For some Marines, you may be able to be approved for reenlistment by your commanding general. In order to qualify, you must be a computed Tier 1 or Tier 2 FTAP Marine and not require a waiver of reenlistment prerequisites. Additional details on eligibility are available in MAR Admin 309/20. The second new retention program is the Early Reenlistment Authority. During the fiscal year 21 retention campaign, highly qualified fiscal year 22 FTAP Marines may be authorized to reenlist for a period of 48 months. This reenlistment length is in addition to the remaining time on your current contract. To qualify, you must be a computed Tier 1 Marine, have no jeopardy on current contract, and be favorably endorsed by your commanding general. You can only reenlist in your primary MOS, but you will be eligible for any incentives available to your MOS for fiscal year 21. Additional details on eligibility are available in MAR Admin 306/20. The Marine Corps offers you many opportunities to continue service, and the Commandant wants the highest quality Marines to reenlist. Your monitors will be conducting virtual interviews with you throughout the summer. Please see your unit career planner to schedule a virtual interview and discuss your future career opportunities.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lieutenant Colonel Chris Ashenhurst, and I am the section head for the Enlisted Retention section here at MMEA. Force design and our need to modernize the force are making significant changes to the service. The Marine Corps seeks to retain only the highest quality Marines. As such, opportunities to re-enlist in the Marine Corps are becoming more and more competitive for both first-term and career Marines. During the fiscal year 20 re-enlistment campaign, nearly 70% of all MOSs received more requests for re-enlistment than boat spaces available. For fiscal year 21, MMEA expects that almost 70% of Marines who seek re-enlistment will have to compete with their peers on a retention board for a boat space. Unfortunately, not every Marine is going to be approved for re-enlistment. All Marines, including our career Marines, should prepare to transition off of active duty until they are notified that they have been approved for re-enlistment. One of the ways a Marine maintains his or her competitiveness for re-enlistment is to meet all submission deadlines. MMEA publishes deadlines for submitting re-enlistment requests to Headquarters Marine Corps. It is critical that Marines meet these deadlines or they risk not competing for a boat space. Your career planners are instrumental in ensuring all submission deadlines are met for your Marines. In fiscal year 21, the Marine Corps has instituted 2 new programs that specifically target our high-quality first-term Marines. These programs are the Delegation of Retention Authority and the Early Reenlistment Authority programs. Under the Delegation of Retention Authority, and in order to provide a more responsive reenlistment process to our highly qualified first-term Marines, the authority to approve a select number of reenlistments has been delegated to certain major subordinate commanding generals. To be eligible for this program, a Marine must be a computed Tier 1 or Tier 2 first-term Marine and not require a Commanding General's endorsement for a waiver of reenlistment prerequisites. The Commanding Generals who have been given this authority will be authorized a specific number of boat spaces for FTAP MOSs that they can approve. Any reenlistment not approved by or not eligible for approval by the Commanding General may still be routed to Headquarters Marine Corps for consideration. Marines who are seeking an assignment to a special duty assignment or are desiring a lateral move are not eligible for this program. Further details on this program can be found in MAR Admin 309 TAC 20, and you can always contact your unit career planners for more information. For the Early Reenlistment Authority Program in fiscal year 21, the Marine Corps is authorizing the most highly qualified fiscal year 22 first-term Marines to request reenlistment a year early. Under this pilot program, MMEA may approve up to 200 fiscal year 22 first-term Marines who are computed Tier 1 and have no jeopardy on their current contract. Marines seeking an early reenlistment must be endorsed by their Commanding General, and, if approved, they will be eligible for any fiscal year 2021 fiscal incentive under the Selective Retention Bonus Program. More details on this program can be found in MAR Admin 306 TAC 20. Ladies and gentlemen, the retention of the highest quality Marines begins at the unit level. The role of commanders and senior enlisted leaders in the retention of the highest quality Marines cannot be overstated. Establishing a climate where Marines are encouraged to and want to continue to serve in our ranks is critical to a successful retention program. This climate begins with our junior NCOs and officer leadership and rises to even our senior commanders. MMEA heavily weighs the comments and evaluation a command team puts on a reenlistment request for both positive and negative recommendations. Commanders enable the retention of the best Marines by effectively communicating a Marine's potential for future service. We ask for your assistance as we seek to retain the future of our Marine Corps.
As an FTAP Marine, there are multiple incentives available to help you shape your next enlistment in the Marine Corps. There are 4 incentives you may be eligible for, depending on your MOS. Those incentives include Duty Station Incentive, Special Duty Assignment, Selective Retention Bonus, and Lateral Move. The first incentive available is a Duty Station Incentive. Computed Tier 1 through Tier 3 Marines who submit for reenlistment before 30 September 2020 can request assignment to a duty station of their choice. Tier 4 Marines may request a duty station, but will be assigned based off the needs of the Marine Corps. Duty stations will be assigned to fill important requirements for the service, fill vacancies, and based on your preference. If you have not been at your current duty station for 2 years, you can request a deferred duty station preference until you meet the time on station requirement. The next available incentive is the Selective Retention Bonus. The FY21 SRB MAR Admin lists select MOSs that rate a bonus. Payments are made in a lump sum upon reenlistment. If you execute a lateral move, you will receive a bonus upon completion of training for your new MOS. There are 5 bonus kickers available in addition to any bonus offered for your primary MOS. The early reenlistment kicker is only available if your MOS rates a bonus and you submit for reenlistment by 30 September 2020. The aviation maintenance kicker is available to aviation maintainers holding a current qualification and serving in a unit designated in the SRB MAR Admin. You must reenlist for 48 months to receive this kicker. The air traffic control kicker is available to Marines in MOS 7257 who currently hold one of the additional MOSs listed in the SRB MAR Admin. You must reenlist for 48 months to receive this kicker. The next kicker incentive is the Squad Leader OPFOR kicker. This kicker is only available for infantry Marines holding the rank of corporal or sergeant and serving in the MOSs 0311, 0331, 0341, or 0352. Marines may elect to remain in the operational forces for a period of 24 or 36 months. You must reenlist for 48 months to receive this kicker. The final kicker is the 72-month lateral move kicker. If you choose to lateral move into an MOS with a designated lateral move bonus, you may have the option to reenlist for 72 months and receive the additional kicker. Please see your unit career planner or review the SRB MAR Admin to see about your bonus eligibility. Now that we've gone over the incentives related to reenlistment, we'll discuss how to get the reenlistment process started. The first step is to contact your unit career planner. They will help you create a reenlistment package, go over all options and incentives, and will assist in getting your request submitted to us at Headquarters Marine Corps. Once we receive your request, we will make a retention decision based on the whole Marine concept, your commander's recommendation, and boat spaces available. If approved, you will have 14 calendar days to execute your reenlistment. If your MOS was deemed an FFM, your time frame to execute reenlistment is shortened to 10 calendar days. All authorized incentives will be listed on your reenlistment approval. If you receive a duty station incentive, your orders will be sent by separate correspondence. Ultimately, you make the final decision to either accept or decline an approved reenlistment.